Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Lizard K Rule, and I'm coming back at you with yet another video. Is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite dead? That has been a debate going on online for the past couple of months now. Honestly, that's been going on pretty much since this game's come out. Well, I think we could officially declare this game fucking dead. Just throw it in the grave. We have just found out recently that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite will not be at EVO 2018. It's pretty sad, man, considering that Marvel vs. Capcom games have been at every single EVO tournament in the past 20 years. So this is kind of a big deal. For those of you who don't know what EVO is basically the end-all to be-all of fighting game tournaments. If you are even somewhat familiar with the fighting game community, then you know how big of a deal EVO is. For those of you who don't know, basically you can compare EVO to WrestleMania if you're a wrestling fan. So for Capcom, well, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to not make the cut is a pretty big fucking deal. A sad deal. Well, not for me, but for Capcom, I'm sure. I'm going to read to you guys a little bit of a Polygon article that was talking about this matter, which pretty much broke the news. Well, they didn't 100% break the news. They were pretty much just reporting what co-owner or co-founder or founder of EVO announced on Twitch. So let's get started. The EVO 2018 lineup includes many returning favorites, as well as new games, including Arc System Works' Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle and Dragon Ball FighterZ. Interestingly, the newest Blaze Blue won't be released until June in North America, which doesn't leave players much time to practice for EVO. Also notable is that a major fighting game released in 2017, Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, will not be featured. Here's this year's confirmed lineup: Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, Tekken 7, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Guilty Gear 3rd Rev 2, Injustice 2, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Cellar also confirmed the 5 games that will be featured on Finals Day on Sunday: Guilty Gear 3rd Rev 2, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Tekken 7, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Alright, and there you have it. For those of you who want to read the full article, I will leave a link in the description box below. But yeah, man, let me just ramble on a bit. It's time for a ramble. Speaking as a casual gamer, and I know some of you guys on my channel might think I'm a competitive gamer, or at the very least I can compete at a competitive level, I consider myself a casual gamer. So I'm speaking for the casual audience right now. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is just not a pleasant thing to watch. It really is not. It really isn't. Again, speaking as a casual gamer, that game does not have characters people give a fuck about. Nobody gives a shit about Winter Soldier, Black Widow, or Gamora. They really don't. Graphics wise, and me personally, I don't give a shit about the graphics, but graphics wise, the game's not pretty to look at. A lot of the characters that are in that game are pretty much the exact same fucking characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with maybe a few moves. In fact, the good majority of that roster is from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and they didn't even include some of the more popular characters. They didn't put Wesker, they didn't put Super Skrull. Obviously we're missing X-Men versus Street Fighter characters, or just X-Men characters in general. No Magneto, no Wolverine, characters that are synonymous with the Versus series. People just wasn't feeling that shit, man. People, the casual audience wasn't feeling that shit, and it shows that the casual audience was not feeling that shit in views. A lot of these tournaments that were on Twitch, the view counts are pretty low when compared to like previous Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournaments. They're pretty low. People are not watching these shits. Recently they had the finale of the Battle of the Stones tournament, and the turnout for that shit was low. I mean, you could see the empty chairs in that audience, you know, wide up front and center. It was pretty embarrassing. So speaking from that perspective, I can totally see why, you know, this EVO CEO or founder would not want to fucking put this game on the main stage at EVO. When you have this shit going up against heavy hitters like Street Fighter V, which had like maybe over 1 million views last year at EVO, you're not gonna want to put that shit next to that shit. It would be an embarrassment. That game can barely muster 5,000 views on average. So who wants to embarrass themselves like that? If I was a tournament owner or sponsor, I wouldn't put this shit in EVO neither. I'm not embarrassing myself going through the hassle of putting in all that work and time and setting it up and putting on the main stage with the heavy hitters just for that shit to get no views. What the fuck? Hell no, I'm not making no money off of that. I'm wasting time and energy and effort on something that's just not worth it. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of you pro fighting game heads will probably disagree with me, for those of you who watch this video, but we have already learned a long time ago, and you can debate me all you want, but you know, the stats and the numbers don't fucking lie. The casual audience matters. The casual audience is the majority. The pro players, the competitive players, they are the minority. This goes true for anything in life, even with sports. Like take boxing for example. Most of these people that pay to watch the boxing events in person or on pay-per-view, they are just fucking casual folks. You know, they don't really know the intricacies of the sport. They're just looking to have a good old time and be entertained. And the same goes true for fighting games. The casual audience wants to be entertained. And if they don't like what they see, they're not going to buy the product. They're not going to attend these events. They're not going to watch these events. And these companies will not be making no money. They will be losing money actually, or just losing time. It is what it is. So again, like I said, I can totally understand why Solar, the EVO founder, would not want to put this shit in the main stage. Now, do I think EVO is going to completely shit on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and not have it there at all? No. Anybody with half a brain knows that this game will be at EVO, but most likely, well, not even most likely, it will be a side tournament. I put money on that. It will it will unfortunately be a side tournament game, which still is a slap in the face of Capcom, because this is the first year that this game will actually be at EVO, and for it to be a side tournament game is embarrassing. Usually side tournament games are held for older games that kind of fell off, like Mortal Kombat X or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Street Fighter 4. You know, older Blaze Blue games, pretty much games that, you know, their time expired for. For a new game to be put next to a whole bunch of old games in a side tournament is pretty goddamn sad. But like I said before already, it is what it is. I feel bad for Capcom. I really don't want to shit on them too much, because I know a lot of the decision making, at least in terms of roster wise, wasn't 100% up to them. You know, Marvel wanted to play hardball, and they insisted that Capcom, you know, use Marvel Cinematic Universe characters in the next game to promote their, you know, fucking movies. Unfortunately for Capcom, this wasn't really a good thing, because like I said earlier, the casual audience does not give a fuck about characters like Gamora or Winter Soldier. It is what it is, man. So hopefully Capcom can rebound from this. I'm pretty sure Capcom will probably release a new version of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to make up for this. You know, we'll probably see a Ultimate Edition or, you know, Super Turbo Edition of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in the future. And hopefully they will include, you know, some of the fan favorites that people, you know, come to expect from versus games like Magneto, Wolverine, Storm. You know, put in fucking Wesker, please. Please put in Wesker. I really don't understand how Wesker did not make the cut. Put in fucking Wesker. Dr. Doom. Honestly, no Dr. Doom. It's just like, it's just a huge blow. Jeez, Akuma. Just, you have so many options, man. I love to see Charlie come back. You know, even if he's in this like Frankenstein state, I would love to see Charlie come back. Just if they do make another or updated version of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, please just fucking put the characters that people want to see, because the way things are going, this game is going to completely die. If it goes the way it's going, you know, it might not even make it to EVO at all next year. And I could be wrong, you know. It's still possible that this game, Infinite, might not even make it to EVO period this year. But for the most part, I'm pretty confident that it will be a side tournament game. So, anyway, damn. Just damn, man. Just damn. It's gotta suck that, this game's not making a cut, but Dragon Ball FighterZ is. Dragon Ball FighterZ is basically what Infinite should have been. You know, in terms of mechanics and gameplay, Dragon Ball FighterZ got everything done right, and that game is just fucking amazing. And a lot of pro players have agreed, and it shows in terms of viewership, that this is the better game. You know, Chris G has already gone on record in saying that he enjoys Dragon Ball FighterZ more than Infinite. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the pro players like Sonic Fox and a few others will probably agree to the same thing. And I'm just basing that off of the fact that they've been playing this game hard. I can't remember the last time I seen any of these dudes touch Infinite on a stream. Honestly, I've been on Twitch recently with my homeboy, and there were 3 people streaming shit, and like the max viewership of one of the streams was 22. Like, oh boy. Anyway, I'm done with this ramble here. Thank you guys for watching. You know, leave your comments below. You know, tell me what you think. You know, if you agree the game is dead or not. You know, if you're not really feeling the video, you know, dislike the shit. You know, if you're feeling it, like it. I don't give a shit. I know I'm gonna get some flack. I'm gonna get some flack for it, possibly, from the fighting game community heads that actually do see this. But I don't give a shit. Like the video, guys, please like it. If you do like it, share it as well. You know, help, you know, get the video out there. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And other than that, have a good day, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next video. I am the